Hello, my lovely WolfPack, and welcome back. Today we are doing another episode of WolfPack Reacts, brought to you by WolfPack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I cannot wait to get started. But before we do, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with all your friends and everyone you know, and join the pack today. So I am really freaking super heated today about the state of this story. This story should be getting all the media attention right now. Everybody should be talking about this. Fuck Iran. Fuck the stupid No Kings protests. This is what we need to be talking about today, dude. Seriously, I am fucking done with this shit. The question that we have to ask ourselves today for this episode is there any fucking accountability anymore? Has the US fallen? Because if there is no accountability, then the US is done. We're fucking done as a country. If we cannot attack fraud, if we cannot attack voter fraud, if we cannot attack tax fraud in this country, then we are fucking cooked. We're fucking cooked, guys. We're super fucking cooked. I'm super fucking heated about this, and I'm sorry that I'm gonna crash out probably throughout this whole entire episode. But I do want to take a look at this. We have Benny Johnson and James O'Keefe are talking about, I did the last WolfPack Reacts video. We talked about what James O'Keefe uncovered going on in California, voter fraud. There's people that are paying for votes. There's paying for signatures on petitions. There's all this shit going on. James O'Keefe is uncovering, not just James O'Keefe, but Cam Higbee is uncovering it. Nick Shirley's uncovering it, and Anna Hernandez is uncovering it. There's so many independent journalists out there right now that are uncovering it, and as you guys know, that we just report the news. As of right now, so not yet, coming to a theater near you, we are not yet on the street reporting, but these guys are, and I think this is the most important thing that we could be talking about. Why it's not on mainstream media at all. Nobody is talking about this. The only place that you can find this story is on YouTube, on Rumble, on all these social media sites being reported by independent journalists. I'm fucking heated. I'm about to rip somebody's fucking head off right now. And trust me, you guys are going to feel the same way after watching this. So let's go ahead and take a look. And then we can talk about it. All right, guys. So let's just take a look at this, man. You guys are gonna get irate. I know. I'm fucking beyond irate. Let's take a look, though. Let's see. I'm moving myself over here. Here we go.
And I didn't fully understand this. Is that if they go in and arrest people right now, they're not going to maybe not be able to turn those people into like confidential informants against the higher ups. So we can, I think people can be arrested tomorrow. It's just a question of, we want to know who's behind it. So my team is currently in the field finding out who's behind it. We even, Benny, went into the homes of one of the bad guys. They let us in and they were kind of flipping on their bosses. So we, the citizen journalists, are kind of doing the job of the FBI. I mean, this is what really...
And that's what I'm fucking saying, guys. Dude, that's why... Share this video. And I don't even care. I don't even care if you're sharing this video exactly. Go to Benny Johnson's page, share the video. Go to James O'Keefe page, share the video. You guys know I ain't making no money doing this. You know that I don't have the reach that these guys have. I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do my part to try to get this shit out. Share the fucking video. Anyway, let's go ahead and just keep going here.
The $1 billion Leviathan should be doing, and I think that's a sign of the times. Really, is what it is. This is why it requires small, independent, no red tape citizen journalists to do the job. But I'm frustrated. Like we're getting punched in the neck. my team, they're here. Andrew's a hero. Cam Higby's a hero. He had pepper spray to make sure I wasn't killed, but we're risking our lives to do this. And the only thing we ask is that somebody be arrested, and that the $1 billion.
And that's what I'm saying too, guys. Like, listen, there's no accountability going on this. This should be the biggest news story that's happening right now. And the mainstream media will not fucking talk about it. I've heard nothing from any of the major news networks. This is video proof. This isn't circumstantial evidence. This is non-circumstantial evidence. They have people on video giving drugs to people for petitions, for signatures on petitions. They have people on video paying people for a vote. That is beyond illegal. Multiple felonies being committed on video and nothing is fucking happening. And not only is nothing fucking happening, but nobody's fucking talking about it. It's like fucking invisible in the zeitgeist of the media right now, even among conservatives. So all I can do is do this video. I can talk about it, and I can ask you guys to share the video. Share the video with everybody that you know, dude. This should be the biggest. This is the biggest breaking news story of my lifetime. This is bigger than what was going on in Minnesota. This is blatant. This is organized crime happening in front of your very fucking eyes on video. This is not, like he said, this is not circumstantial evidence, dude. He has people admitting to crimes on video, doing crimes on video. Like, this is like if I were to go out and sell crack on the streets and somebody videotaped me doing it. Except I would say that this is 100 times worse. And I don't know, man. I don't see anybody talking about it at all, dude. Even conservatives. Like, what do you, like, I don't want to come at you guys this way because I love y'all. I love my followers, but I don't care if I lose subscribers. I don't care if I lose followers. I don't care. I do this shit for free. There's no audience capture over here. WolfPack Media, we're making $0.00 on this shit. So, all I want is, I don't see anybody. Like, what was in the news today all over social media? It's the Iran war. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. It's the No Kings protest. Why are you fucking guys talking about dumb shit? And I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of this, but shit, I did a WolfPack Reacts video a couple days ago, you guys seen that I put out on this shit. I'm talking about it. I'm making videos about it. Like, what are you guys doing, man? Like, don't be swallowing the black pills, guys. I hear the conservative movement all the time talking about how they care about their children. They care about their grandchildren. They care about the future. Man, we're supposed to be long-term thinkers, us conservatives. We're not short-term gratification motherfuckers. We're thinking about after we're dead and gone. So I want to know, man, if all you, and sometimes all it takes is clicking the damn share button, bro. Like, if you can't click a fucking button, it takes fucking half a second, bro. Everybody should be talking about, this is what's all over my news feed. This is what's all over X. This should be what everybody's talking about. And like, I'm getting so disappointed, man. I'm trying not to be angry, but I'll tell you, I am very disappointed on what's going on in the conservative movement. It's like nobody gives a shit about real shit no more. You just care about what entertains you. This ain't the Roman Coliseum, motherfuckers. This ain't that. This is real shit. This is taxpayer money. Your money. You're complacent. You're head in the sand, motherfuckers. And what I need you guys to understand a little bit is that everybody thought, I feel like everybody thought that the 2024 election, after we won that, you thought the battle was over. You thought it was like now it's time to relax. Nah, motherfuckers. What? You don't know anything about the devil? You don't know anything about the demons? They are motherfucking relentless. Evil doesn't sleep. They don't need rest. This ain't over. It's never gonna be over. I will be dead and in the grave, and the battle will still be being fought. This is a rest of your life. This ain't, using the word battle isn't even the right word. This ain't a battle, this is a war. This is an every day, every second, every hour, every minute of your life. If you're truly in it, you're never gonna, like, you don't get rest, dude. You don't get relaxation. You don't get a day off. Because I tell you what, the devil ain't taking no day off. And I'm sorry to crash out on you guys, man, because I love you guys, dude, and I appreciate everybody that watches the show. But I feel like we're slacking, man. We're fucking slacking. We won the presidential election and we thought that was it. Like that's not how it works. Have you read anything about human history in the past 2,000 years? That ain't how it fucking works. No, we don't stop. You be tired, be weak, be whatever, be exhausted. You got to fight anyway. You got to somehow figure out a way to pick yourselves up and keep going, dude. You're going to have to go to your grave fighting. And I'm sorry, and it's not fair. I get it, dude. I don't feel like it's fair either. It sucks to be me too. It's not fair, but like, welcome to fucking fighting darkness. Welcome to fighting evil. It ain't gonna be fucking fair, guys. We're in enemy-occupied territory. Always. This earth, this sin nature that we live in, this is enemy-occupied territory, and we're fighting in it. We're not fighting these people on our terms. We're not fighting these goddamn demons on our terms. That ain't what's happening here. As much as I wish, like we're not on the higher ground, guys. Yeah, we ain't got the high ground. We're battling this battle on enemy occupied territory. We're in their domain, fighting them. They got the advantage. So what do you think that means? You think it means just, like, accept it, bend over, spread your butt cheeks, and let it happen? Nah, dog. I don't know about you guys, but that ain't me. I'll fucking die screaming into this microphone, guys. I will scream. I will get on the top of the highest mountain, and I will fucking just... absolutely, I will roar. And that's what we all should be doing, dude. And we're gonna have to do it until our lungs give out. We're gonna have to do it till our throats are sore. Our mouths are bleeding. I know, man. I know. I'm just like you guys, dude. I'm fucking emotionally and mentally exhausted from it. Having to sit here and scream about this shit. I scream about it to my friends, to my family. And everybody, I have to deal with the eye rolls. Yeah, dude, I get it. I get that that ain't easy. That ain't easy. I gotta deal with, you're fucking nuts. I gotta deal with, from loved ones, you're fucking nuts. You're too much. You're going too far. No, dude, I get it. It ain't an easy fucking feat, dude, but like, what's the other option? What's the other option? You fucking sit there and you fucking bend over and you take it? Nah, fuck that. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't built like that. Nah, we're gonna scream about it on top of the highest mountains all day, every day. I don't know, man. Let's keep watching this.
Media corporations take a risk and put it on the air because we're taking the risk. So I'm a little bit frustrated here, but I'm going to keep fighting like hell and keep releasing a tape every day.
Oh, God damn it. We got a goddamn ad. Sorry, guys.
Every day.
Yeah, I mean, if you can play Nick Shirley's stuff, then surely you can play this. I mean, this, as much as there's an illusion.
Well, they got sued for the Dominion lawsuit, so they're worried about liability. But again, if you've got billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, I don't have billions of dollars. Cam Higbee doesn't have billions of dollars. Anthony Rubens doesn't have any money. Savannah Hernandez works for, I mean, so, if independent people are risking everything to bring the truth to the American people, I think it's important for our institutions to just for a second to do the right thing and to put the truth over profits. I'm not going to stop. I'm putting pressure on. We got a new tape coming out today, but if you haven't seen it, this latest investigation in Skid Row, you got dozens and dozens of instances of cash given to, they get a piece of paper. They say, here, vote in this person's name. It's pretty remarkable footage there on Skid Row. And the disenfranchised voters are saying they're outraged after being shown their name was used to vote on this California ballot petition.
So it's a pretty critical question, is what's to stop this from happening in every election? I mean, what you're showing here is not just the signatures. You're showing like the actual voting. You're showing that they're just forging people's ballots and their names.
Mm-hmm.
And we've heard about this. We've seen plenty of reports about it. Nobody seems to be particularly concerned because of these mail-in balloting systems. And when it's illegal to ask for a voter ID, you can just do this. You could just vote. Like, you could just rig every single election and just have homeless people do it. Seems to be like-
look at that shit. You guys see all those names that flashed up on the screen, bro? They're using people's names to register homeless people. Like, this is fucking asinine. This is almost like organized crime, guys. Actually, no, not almost. This is organized crime. This is organized crime, but it's being done at the highest levels. Yeah, we're just seeing it on video at the lowest levels. This is like, we're tackling, think of it as like drug dealers. Right now, we're tackling like the low-level drug dealers, the guys selling dime bags on the corner. That's what these people are that we're catching on these videos. We might have a little bit of middlemen, like that Brenda Brown bitch. I'm gonna call out you, Brenda Brown, all day on this channel. Brenda Brown needs to go to jail. So people like Brenda Brown, they might be more like the middlemen, you know? You ever heard, I don't know if any of you guys know anything about crime, but you got the low-level drug dealers, then you got the middlemen, then you got the mid-level high-ups, and then you got the high-ups. And that's how every kind of criminal organization goes about doing their business. That's how you protect the people at the very top, is you got all these people in the middle, people at the bottom and in the middle that are, you got to get through all them before you can even start to touch the guys at the top. That's why a lot of people, the higher ups in these criminal organizations, very rarely ever get caught or face any sort of prosecution because they have so many people below them that are like, you got to get through layers. They have shields. So just think of it as like an invisible shield or an invisible wall, and all the people below them, each person is an extra shield. So you got shield layer over shield layer over shield layer of these people. And then you got to think, when it comes to these kind of organized crimes, like what's happening here, there's a lot more to it, because you have federal backing, state backing. You got people at high levels of government, people that control the police, people that control all this extra stuff. That even like I've seen like real crime, bro. This is advanced crime. This is beyond like mafia shit. Because, well, I guess it could be similar to what the mafia did, because they had ties within the political government and stuff too, and that's how they were able to cover up a lot of their stuff. But that's what we have going on here, guys. When you have federal money and state money and taxpayer money being used, and when you have local police and stuff, like we had in our last WolfPack React videos where we showed James O'Keefe and his people talking to, there was a cop right there watching this happen. And these motherfuckers, these fucking police don't even know that it's illegal. Never in my life. The incompetence. I don't know. Let's keep watching. I'm just gonna get more and more heated as this video goes on.
Maybe the reason to have so many homeless people
and we're gonna go over time with this video
would be
because
this
I think
system.
it's important.
This is happening tens of thousands of times. But the problem is, the New York Times Sunday wrote, "This doesn't happen." So
Right.
we don't share realities. And you say that we already know this. People say we already know this is happening. Actually, I would disagree. I think people don't know this is happening. And further, I think there's a difference between hearsay and
Which, that's why we need to make sure that people know this happening, guys. Share this fucking video. Share the fucking video, bro.
circumstantial evidence, like people wearing gloves, doesn't mean they're committing voter fraud. I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen the reports. It's always circumstantial, right? You never get the smoking gun. You never catch them in the act. The reason why Gavin Newsom is not attacking me right now, and he's going, "Oh, we got to arrest these people," which is, people were surprised by that, by the way. Well, the reason why Gavin Newsom is not attacking me is because the crime is caught on video. I mean, it's a constitutional crisis, So, there has to be an arrest. There has to be. If there isn't, after this, then, your point is well taken. I could go to every other state and do it. And that's what muckraker.com had an idea yesterday, because I had him on, and he said, you know what, maybe we need to go to every other state, and do the same damn thing. I think that's probably what we'll do.
Yeah.
But if nobody is arrested after being on the videotape, literally,
then what's the fucking point?
And giving cash to vote in other people's names, we're in a state of constitutional crisis that shocks the conscience.
And that's what I'm asking. That's the question that we need to be asking ourselves, guys. We need to be seriously sitting down, looking in the mirror, and asking ourselves the question: if there is no accountability, if there's zero accountability in these things, then what the fuck are we even doing? Are we even a fucking country? Are we living in a deep state hellhole? And I want you guys to ask yourselves the question, is that what you want? Are you okay with it? Are you okay with giving up and conceding to that reality? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not. I'm fucking not. So I want each and every one of you, I want all my viewers, I want all my followers on X, I want everybody to tonight to go to the mirror and look yourself in the face. If you got children, I want you to go look at them in the face, and I want you to think in your head, I want you to ask yourselves, are you willing to concede to this? Is this something that you're going to just sit there and then you're going to accept as I hear a lot of people say about a lot of fucking crazy shit that, oh, well, that's just the way it is. Nothing I can do about it. Are you really gonna fucking look at your children and your grandchildren and that's what you're gonna tell them? Is that when you die and you have to sit in front of judgment of your God, is that what you're gonna say to him? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna say, well, there was nothing I could fucking do about it. Because I can guarantee you he's not gonna fucking accept that answer. We all got choices to make, guys. You can choose to do nothing. And it's one thing to be ignorant. It's one thing to not know. Ignorance is bliss in that way, I suppose. This because there's ignorance of what's going on. It's when you know and you do nothing. It's one thing to not know and do nothing, but when you know what's going on and then you still choose to do nothing, that's I believe that divine retribution is gonna come and nip your ass in the butt for that shit. That's why I do this channel, guys. That's why I talk to you. Because unfortunately, for some reason, my stupid ass fucking knows, and I feel a certain amount of guilt doing nothing. I can't. It'd be one thing, like I said, if I didn't know and I did nothing. But when you know, when you have the information, when you have the knowledge, when it's happening in front of your face, and then you still choose to do nothing, that's when God's gonna come get your ass. I truly believe that. I believe that is the time that you should be worrying about your soul. It's like if you walk down, when you're walking down the street and you look over and you see some bitch getting raped in an alleyway, and you're like, well, I'm gonna let somebody else deal with it. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to get involved, you know? That's what's going on here, man. And that's what you got to ask yourself, because this doesn't just affect you. Man, this is going to affect your children. This is going to affect your children's children. This is going to affect when you're long dead and gone. And if you could have done something, even if it was just the littlest thing, even if it's just the littlest thing, man, it's not like I get it, man. We're all like dust in the wind, bro. We're all grains of sand in a giant sandbox. No, I get that. There's no doubt in my mind that I totally understand that. What's one grain of sand gonna do to change the entire sandbox, you know? I totally understand that, man, but what if, bro? That's why I do this channel. What if? What if my dumbass voice? What if one person happens to hear this and it invokes a passion in them to do something? And what if that changes? What if there's multiple people? You know, you never know the cascade. Like, I don't know if you guys know, like, the old adage, the old Japanese adage of the butterfly effect. How the flap of a butterfly's wings, the breeze from that can turn into a hurricane. The cascading domino effect. I don't know. That's all I'm saying, guys. I don't know. And the fact that I don't know if I could listen to this video right now, and if I could know all this shit, and I can watch these videos and know that this blatant evil is happening in front of my fucking face, I don't know if I could live with myself if I didn't say anything, if I just stuck my fucking head in the sand. Complacency is how we got to where we are. Our parents, our grandparents, They were complacent. They threw their hands up and said, well, there's nothing I can fucking do about it. That's how we got here. That's how pretty much all evil happens. Dude. Everybody just throws their hands up and goes, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just a person. I'm just a single person. Yeah, well, no great thing has ever happened by fucking sticking your head in the sand. Yeah, maybe you'll fail. Maybe you will. Maybe I'll fail. Maybe I won't reach a single person. I don't give a shit. I could not live with myself knowing the things that I know and not saying anything. I could not live with myself. I could not sleep at night. That's all I'm saying, guys. Shit, if all you do is click the share button, share the show with all your friends and everyone you know. If that was all it took. We live in an age of information where information comes at the speed of light right now, guys. So there's really no excuse at this point. That's what we're doing here at WolfPack Media. Like I feel, and me and all the other people that work here at WolfPack Media, we all we all understand this. This ain't about money. Because, like I said, you guys, I make $0.00. I've been doing this shit for over a year now. I haven't made a goddamn penny, so it ain't about that. Ain't about that at all. I'm just trying to do my part. I can't sleep. I can't live with myself if I'm consuming all this information and I'm not putting it out for somebody else to hear. Click that share button, man. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your X account. Share it to other people on YouTube. Share it on every social media. And like I said, you don't got to share it off of this video. Share it off of James O'Keefe or Benny Johnson. Let's do something, guys. Let's not sit around and fucking be heads in the sands. We're not motherfucking ostriches. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting way off. Sorry, guys. This whole video is just going to be me ranting, because the only reason I made this video is I watched this video here, and I felt a certain type of way. So if you feel a certain type of way, let's get it, guys. Get a hold of me. You know, we have an email, too, if anybody wants to get in on this. You can email us at wolfpackmedia92@gmail.com. Email us. You want to do something, you want to help, you want to contribute, you want to be part of this, let's do it. Let's watch this stuff.
So I'm glad that President Trump posted on Truth Social about it. I'm calling on Pam Bondi to go in front of a microphone and talk about it and tell us the status. There's Trump talking about it. He says it's terrible. But I think the Department of Justice needs to, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a hybrid approach. You rate them, you flip some people on others, but there's got to be perp walks. There's got to be handcuff. I mean, I've been handcuffed 3 times. You know about that. FBI raided my home. I was arrested in 2010. I've been arrested. So there has to be somebody has got to be arrested this week. Period. End of story. And if not arrest, then go on television and tell us about what you think about this tape. That's what has to happen.
Where does this go, James? You say that you have people potentially flipping on the higher-ups. Who are the higher-ups? What does your gut tell you?
Well, right now, I have people in the field.
The money's coming from somewhere.
Yes, it is.
You know, and it's a lot of money. Even if it's $5 per signature to a homeless person, there's like suitcases of hundreds of thousands of dollars where the $5 comes from, right?
That's correct. You got a huge audience. So if I say what it is right now, it might hurt my ability over the next few days to continue getting it. But
of course,
there's petitioners and there's coordinators, and it appears as though this is like organized crime. And the thing about organized crime is
exactly what I was
dangerous.
saying.
So you could have gangs involved in this. There are companies that do this.
Sure,
they're criminal action. So there's out-of-state people
judging
coming
from
to
the people I
California.
see
They make
on
a
the
lot of
videos,
money.
there is for
and
sure
we've been given the names of those companies, and we're currently tracking them down. But yeah, James O'Keefe and Cam Higbee and Savannah Hernandez and Anthony Rubin and John Cho has a report out today. We are going to find the higher-ups and expose them. But I think the question we have to ask ourselves is, without accountability, what does it matter? What does it matter? If no one is held accountable, does bringing it to I guess the question for your audience is a rhetorical question is, do you want me to continue doing this? Do you want me to continue exposing it?
Yes.
Does it even matter?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I mean, that's a rhetorical question. I'm not going to answer that.
Continue
because I can stop.
James.
I can give up. I can retire. But I'm not gonna put my life in harm's way and my people's life, because they were almost killed, for nothing. It's not worth it. I think you would agree with that. So I can go away. I can be on a sabbatical until someone is arrested. But I'm not going to put my people's life in danger every week for nothing to happen.
For nothing. Guys. For real. I completely, because us here at WolfPack Media, we haven't yet. I'm going to emphasize the word yet. We don't do on the ground reporting. We basically, we just report on what other people are reporting on. I ain't gonna pretend we're like some sort of brave souls going into this battle. I sit behind a desk, behind a camera, in a comfortable little studio here. But so I definitely feel for all the people, the independent journalists especially, that are going out and doing this reporting. Like, those are the brave men and women. I tell you what, those are the guys at the front lines of the battle. And I have great respect for on the ground reporters like especially James O'Keefe. I believe I've said it before. I think I said it in the last WolfPack Reacts video that I think that James O'Keefe is one of not one of the, actually, I'll go as far to say that he is the greatest investigative journalist of my lifetime. Like, hands down. Nick Shirley, you're definitely there with him. But I guess only because James O'Keefe is older and has been doing this longer is why I say that. Like, look at that sign he's got in the background. It says, you can't see all of it because his head's in the way, but it says, "My price is my life." What's your price, guys? That's what made me love James O'Keefe so much, is when he said that quote, like if your price is not your life, then we're done for. My price is my life. I truly believe that, and I love that he has that hanging as a big old neon sign behind him. That's pretty dope. Because that line and that speech that he did is what, like, I loved him before that, but that's what really cemented what I thought about him as, like, a human being. Like, James O'Keefe is out there doing that work. All of him and his people, and all the people that are on the ground reporting on this fraud, like, they are in serious danger, guys. So that's why I say, I mean, the least we can do for them, the least I can do, is to report on what they're saying, to do this video, to kind of try to do my part to put it out there. And the least you can do, the least all our viewers can do, is just hit the share button. Make sure that everybody's hearing this, man. Like, yeah, there's going to be people out there that will ignore it anyway. There's some people that have I call it willful ignorance, you know? You guys know. Not everybody's going to listen, even when you put that evidence in front of your face. Some people don't care. Some people like this. Trust me, dude, I've been a criminal before, unfortunately. I know the criminal mentality, dude. A lot of these leftists, I know that they don't actually care about people. They actually just there's a huge criminal element to all of this. Criminals like when it's easy to do crime. They don't want it to be hard to do crime. That fucking destroys their whole fucking get-go. That destroys their whole fucking thing. Like they like it when it's easy to do crime, and the leftist agenda makes it easy to do crime. It's good for business, is what the dudes used to say when I used to run with that kind of crowd. It's good for business. When the political leaning is leaning towards being soft on crime, being soft on this shit. They're turning this voter fraud shit, from what I seen in the last video that I did, that James O'Keefe did, was like this shit's been made into a hustle, bro. It's been made into a small time hustle. People making $1,000 a day, forging signatures, and then taking advantage of the homeless, taking advantage of our most vulnerable population, bro. And then the politicians will come out and tell you that that's all they care about. We only care about our most vulnerable population. No, they fucking don't, man. No, they fucking don't. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, 90% of this video is going to be me ranting, because I watched this video and I got so heated that I had to do a video on it. I wasn't gonna. I got a couple more videos that I gotta do today. Later tonight, me and Jake are gonna be doing a couple more videos, and then of course I did my Lone Wolf video earlier. But I don't know. After literally, as I was uploading my last video, I was watching this, and I felt something in me stir up, got all fucking up in arms. I had to do another video for you guys. So yeah, just make sure you're sharing this, guys. Make sure you're sharing this. Like I said, you don't have to share my video. Like, go to James O'Keefe or Benny Johnson and share the videos on here. It's right up there on the screen for you. Look it up, find it, share it. Spreading the information is all I can do, man. That's all we can do. At least do that, though, guys. That's important.
That's honest. I'm just being vulnerable and transparent with the world. I'm not going to get killed. I saw what happened to Charlie Kirk. I don't want to die. I need to stay on this earth to keep exposing the truth. So I can go on vacation. I can go away. And when y'all are going to arrest somebody, I'll come back. Because I'll tell you what, getting punched in the neck, having nobody get arrested, it's not right. It's immoral is what it is. And the Republicans are in power. The Attorney General of the United States has the jurisdiction to arrest.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking sick and goddamn tired. You know what? I'm just going to say here, I'm sick and fucking tired of Pam fucking Bondi. I'm fucking done with that bitch. Like, seriously. Look at the videos that James O'Keefe has put out and fucking let me know people committing federal crimes across the board on video. And what the fuck is you doing, bitch? I'm sorry, I'm done with Pam Bondi. I tried to give her chance after chance after chance. I tried defending her on multiple occasions and multiple videos. I'm fucking done. I'm super fucking done with Pam Bondi. That bitch can fucking kick rocks as far as I'm fucking concerned. I'm fucking done. She is the most useless Republican DOJ official that I've ever fucking seen in my whole entire life, dude. I'm fucking done with that bitch. She is nothing. She's a fucking blip on the radar in history. She will go down as the most worthless director of the DOJ ever. Like, worthless beyond belief. She might as well be a motherfucking Democrat. I'm done with her. First of all, let's get a man in there. Like, Donald Trump, I know you like to hire women and all that shit because for posterity and to look good and to be like to the liberals to kind of own them and be like, look, I hire women. I'm not a misogynist. Who gives a fuck? It's time to be misogynist. I'm done. I'm done with that worthless ass fucking bitch, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I know, maybe I'll lose followers and subscribers because of what I'm saying here. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck Pam Bondi. Done with that bitch. She's doing literally nothing. Literally fucking nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's watch the video. I'm ranting too much.
I haven't seen any statements on the internet or on Fox News or anywhere else about this. And I frankly, I get there's egos involved, but I think it's a form of cowardice. I'm glad the president is talking about it. I think he should continue to talk about it. And I will continue to keep releasing videos this week. But I'm pissed off. And I'm pissed off because my friend and my closest colleague was violently assaulted and came an inch from we came an inch from losing our lives. Knives and guns there. And I need something to happen. I really need something to happen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop doing what I'm doing.
And that would be a goddamn shame, guys. You guys can watch the rest of this video at Benny Johnson on YouTube. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for you guys there. I've gone way over time. Again, second video I've done today where I've gone way over time. But I'm going to let you guys go. Obviously, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm sorry that I spent most of the video ranting and just going off. I'm not coming at you guys in particularly. But there's just a lot of what's going on with this right now that I am not happy about. So I truly want, if you're subscribed to the channel or you follow us on X and you see the video, truly, I want to see your opinions. I need to have some discourse back and forth with my audience. I have 100 subscribers and I never see any of you guys commenting. So I don't know if you're just not seeing the videos. So if you're not seeing the videos, what I'd like you to do real quick is hit that little bell button. You know, you can get notified every time we update or upload, all that stuff. But we'll go ahead and let you guys go there. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I really want to hear from you guys. I really want to know your opinions. I do comment back. We're not such a big channel that I read every single comment that comes in. So, go ahead and do that. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the show with all your friends and everyone you know. And, I guess, also follow us on X and Facebook and all the places at WolfPack Media 92. And we will see you guys in the next episode. We'll be recording later, so stay tuned. Peace.
I don't know what else to say.